Looking like a beautiful start to the day there, and it will be an equally nice one here in the upstate when the sun comes up a little bit closer to 6:30 this morning, but no less warm, no less humid to kick off the new day and work week out there this morning. It is 72 from Spartanburg to Lawrence, Union, Newberry, Greenwood, Abbeville, even over into northeast Georgia. It's 72 in Hartwell. Consistent temperatures out there this morning. It's 76 in Greenville, Waynesville in the mountains at 70 degrees, Hendersonville 71, and Asheville along with Brevard and western mountain locations are in the upper 60s as well. Dew points, those are basically unchanged, same steady levels of humidity we've pretty much seen for the last week now. But if you want a little bit of that edge in the humidity taken off late in the week, it does look like we will get some very small relief. Consistently, we're going to keep seeing dew points run in the upper 60s to low 70s through the first half of the week, but by Thursday into just Friday, seems like we dip just a little bit closer to the low and mid 60s. It's not a dramatic change, but hopefully just enough that it takes that edge off for at least a little while. Now on First Alert Radar here this morning, we got some high clouds continuing to stream in from the north, but it appears that they are tending to thin out as they encounter some relatively drier air out from the storms that they're originating from. That'll lead to more of a partly to mostly cloudy start to the day here, but then as those clouds break up into this afternoon, combined with some energy sinking south ahead of a cold front, we will see our hit or miss storms bubble up again this afternoon. So let's look at the next 24 hours here on Future Track, going from those partly to mostly cloudy skies that we see out there this morning straight on into the 8 o'clock time frame. Noontime looks like better sun breaks out upstate while we stay a bit cloudier in the mountains. It's also around lunchtime when we begin to see our first storms of the day popping up and staying most widespread in the mountains through about mid-afternoon. But it does look like around that time, too, parts of the upstate, you'll begin to pick up at least some isolated storms. That same kind of pattern persisting through the 6 o'clock hour tonight. So watch out for a few heavy downpours on your drive home later today. Could see an isolated downpour even into the overnight period, but we will tend to clear out a bit more as we approach daybreak and then look ahead to some more hit or miss showers and thunderstorms as we head on into tomorrow afternoon. By the way, tomorrow afternoon storms, especially in the mountains and some of the foothill areas of the upstate, could see an isolated severe storm or two like we saw back on Saturday afternoon. So all the more reason to just make sure that you're staying weather aware. Beyond that, pretty consistent weather for our final week of July. Temps mostly in the 90s upstate through the first half of the weekend, and seeing at least a daily chance for isolated to scattered storms each day. Mountains, same chances for storms all week through the upcoming weekend. And your highs also consistent, mid-upper 80s by day and mid-upper 60s at night. Let's see what's happening.